What is going on, guys? Your boy Remedy here, bringing you guys a brand new video. 2017 is coming to an end, and I wanted to reflect on my YouTube over this past year. As many of you guys may know, I wasn't even in the community until this year, January 20th, and I'd like to say that I've made a bit of progress on YouTube and Twitter and Teams. So basically what I'm going to do today is just talk about my whole story 2017 when I joined the community up until this very moment now. So before I did any of this team stuff, all I did was post FIFA. Look at this, FIFA 17, FIFA 17, FIFA 17, all of that. Then I started to post some COD because I was like, you know what? I love playing COD, and MWR, my favorite game is COD 4, so I was like, okay, MWR, I'll post some of it. And then one day I was in a Discord talking to my friend. I'm like, dude, what if I just did a road to face? He's like, dude, just do it. So I was like, okay, let me look for a team. I didn't know what recruitment challenges or anything was, so I just looked up Call of Duty teams, and there was this page called Recruitment Challenge Center or something along those lines, and I found this team called NOS. They had a 10K channel, so I was like, dude, that's huge. This video right here, Green Tea Warriors, what got me in. Oh my god. Look at this. Basically, the goal of this was playing gun game, and I just put on an emblem and a calling card. Call myself the Green Tea Warrior because that's all I had. Basically, that's the video that got me in NOS. They saw the potential that I had. Look at this, 21 views. And I got into NOS off of that. Anyways, I was in NOS for a long time. I would say probably until the beginning of May. You guys can see all these videos. I post like 2-3 times a week. Basically, cut comms, as was really popular back then. But also random little videos of me just going off on MWR. See 52 and 5 right here. And while in NOS, I came out with my first ever Cube of Duty. This will forever be the series that has changed my channel, has gotten me into Myth. You guys can see how the first one started out. Basically, it started with me with a super small webcam and using a red gun, and it was after every 5 kills because it was with a red gun, of course. But yeah, look, 124 views now because people go back on it now ever since the series got popular, but even probably like 4 months ago, this video was only at like about 50 views. But my first ever Cube of Duty, March 17th, 2017, so I was only in the community for not even 2 months yet, and I came out with this series, and at the time, I had no idea that it was super creative and that series were super hard to think about in this community. So when I posted that video, that's when I was going for the SAW RC. SAW RC happened about March, and Crypt was still the lead director of SAW. And the thing is that in March, when I was only in the community for 2 months, I quote unquote won the SAW RC. And I was in the chat getting ready to be announced, and then they changed lead directors, and then the new lead director didn't even want me. I was like, oh my god, I just went from NOS to SAW, this 200k team in only 2 months in the community. You guys can see this video right here where I even had the SAW Remedy gamer tag. I was so hyped, already trying to hit clips. And look at that, SAW Remedy. It was actually really tough because I was only in the chat for like 23 hours, and that was a big step. And then to just get that taken away from you just because a new lead didn't like your content was super demotivating. And after that, I just continued to stay in NOS. And then that's when I decided to go for the Silver DRC. I had a lot of videos come out. You guys can see right here. This is when I came out with my first ever stream highlight video. Came out with the Cube of Duty, some more cut comms, came out with the setup video, all these different things to try to show that I was a little bit different. I didn't really know how to use Twitter to my advantage. I didn't even know that there were DRC chats and all that kind of stuff. And I didn't end up winning. After that, you guys can see in the title of my videos, hashtag Solar RC. Solar. But basically, NOS had ended at the beginning of May, so I was solo for about a week. I was like, okay, I'll just keep being solo, and I wanted to join Myth really bad, but I just wasn't there. So because I wanted to join a team, I was like, okay, let me just go for the solo RC, and I knew the lead director, which was Effect at the time. So basically, I posted like about 2-3 videos, and I instantly got in. And this point of the community is where my channel really started to go off. I posted my first ever PUBG highlight video, and highlight videos back then on my channel, I've posted like 4 or 5 on my channel, but that's what got me really known because of my animation, because of all that. You guys can see right here that the text wasn't that great, but it got so much better over the next 2-3 episodes. These took so long to make, so long. And to think that this was only in May 6 months ago is ridiculous. And because of all these videos, and because Crypt knew me when he picked me up to SAW, I made it into his top 5 underrated YouTubers of the week, number 6. And this is basically what brought me from here to somewhat known in the community.
Really hard to try to pick between the top 2, but I'm gonna go ahead and give number 2 to Remedy. Remedy is currently sitting at 256 subscribers, and the reason that
256 subscribers in May, and I'm at 2k now. Crypt has always been a fan of my Cube of Duty, always, and I'll always thank him for that. Made it to 2nd place, and because of this video, I was in Solar for 5 days, and then Slips, he was in Silver at the time, or Myth, he was lead director of Silver, snatched me right up. He brought me over to Nava. Nava was basically the B team of Silver, and Nava had a really good name back then, just for being that team that you could easily step up to Silver, and Silver was a team that you could branch out to your own direction. And right after he picked me up, of course, I posted a Join Nava sanction video. It was just a cut of me giving a story, but look, I started to post highlight videos, Cube of Duty highlight videos, CSGO night video. My content changed for the better. I'll show you guys highlight video number 2 right now. That Nava intro was sexy. This video, I think I put about 12 hours of editing into, just straight up text in Vegas. I was so proud of this Yu-Gi-Oh text editing. Even right now, I'd be so hyped if I did that. And look at that, literally 3 videos right here. Join Nava, a 2nd video, a 3rd video, then I joined Silver. Basically, Nava ended, so for about 10 days I was solo, but I knew I was joining Silver. Slip surprise recruited me with a AVI in the chat, and basically I was super hyped because Silver, below Myth, was probably the best team at the the time. One of my most viewed videos ever right here, 2100 views, came while I was in silver, probably within the first week or two that I was in silver. And it's just basically me going on a CSGO gambling website, going for knives and all that. But it just showed the change of content that my channel was going through. I used to post just COD comms to more, not creative things, but just expanding my channel when it came to different games such as CSGO. But while I was in silver, literally 2 weeks later, I joined North as a lead director. And guys, probably the best decision that I've made since I've joined the community. I'm still in North now. You guys can see before we even got to that point, I started to post vlogs. I did my first ever gym vlog right here, sponsored by Adidas Plus, heavy as fuck leg day. But that's whenever I started to get a little bit more into my personal life than just all this gaming. Posted more highlight videos, and then the North Director Recruitment Challenge. At the time, I was lead for like maybe a week and I came out with this, and literally everyone was so hyped. Because I was in silver, silver being one of the better teams below myth, everyone wanted to join North so they could go to silver, so they can go to myth. I wanted every one of my directors to go from North to silver, and a lot of them did. About 5 or 6 of them did, especially within the first like 2 weeks. And this is what really helped me get my name out even more in the community, becoming a lead. What's up guys, Silver Remedy here, and after so many requests from you guys, we're finally bringing it to you, the North DRC. Honestly, I had so much fun with that RC. It was about 2 weeks till I got to see literally hundreds of submissions, and with only 2 lead directors and really nobody else in the team, was a little bit hard, but I got so many good people in from that, and people that I've picked up from there have gone up to teams such as Era, and it's just absolutely amazing. After that, I stayed in silver until the end of July 31st. Because silver was trying to go to a directors only team, we picked up a lot more people, and I just felt that the quality of the team wasn't there. Didn't enjoy the team as much because when I first joined, just so hyped, the quality was so high, and I just felt like standards had decreased, and I didn't like that at all. Then I posted one video for the SoRC. SoRC came out in the summer, it was super big, and what else would it be besides a Cuba Duty? 1,000 views on my Cuba Duty. The most views I've ever gotten on one, 143 likes, insane. And it wasn't even that special, it's just because it was for the SoRC. I think because I had the title, because I was getting so close to myth. At this point of the community, I was getting tagged in every single myth tweet, and I just wasn't getting picked up. I was literally the top of the list to join, but I just wasn't getting in. Creating these Cuba Duties was definitely my go-to if I wanted to join a team. Can't believe this has 1,000 views. We need 3 more. Okay, we're still only down by 5 kills. Why are there so many people in the cave? This is where I really started to work on my lighting, really dark background, really bright face, and I changed even just the overlay of this Cuba Duty, and that just small things like that just made this series so good. And the biggest achievement of my YouTube career is when I hit 1,000 subscribers. Now, this is a very special video to me because it took so long, and I got to see where I went from YouTube starting in 2011 all the way to this point. And once I hit 1,000 subscribers is the day that I joined Myth. Basically, Crypt was streaming, and I was at 950 subscribers. He put my sub count on the stream, and if I were to hit 1,000 subscribers within those couple minutes, I would join Myth. Basically, it happened. You guys did it literally within 3 minutes. I got 50 subscribers, went up to 1,000 subscribers, and I grinded so hard. Like I said, 250 subscribers in May, and here August 19th, I hit 1,000. For those 2-3 months, I grinded so hard because Myth was just the goal. And you guys can see right here just how far I've come. How to finesse shot FIFA 13. So what you want to do is dribble the ball near the goal, hold down. So I hit 1,000 subscribers, joined Myth, and it was so great. My Twitter game just went up so much because of course when you join Myth, you're gonna grow a lot. I was at 800 followers, literally went up to about 1,000 about a week later. And right when I joined Myth, I didn't post a join Myth video for a little bit because the World War II beta did just come out. I posted some highlight videos just to take advantage of it, and of course they got views. And then I had a join Myth gaming Q&A. What is up guys, it's your boy Myth Remedy here, and because I did join Myth, I miss saying that, Myth Remedy. Then I came out with a video that I thought was just gonna be cringe, maybe get about 200 views, my average views. But at the time of recording, it has 4,600 views, and it's my most liked video ever. It's a My Strange Addiction Rubik's Cube edition. I just copied what My Strange Addiction does, but made it sort of a parody with my Rubik's Cubes because I'm known for Rubik's Cubes, and it actually ended up really good. My name's Remedy, I'm 57 years old and a senior in college, and I'm addicted to my Rubik's Cubes. As a child, I never really understood how people solve Rubik's Cubes, but after nearly 7,382 somewhat hours into learning how to solve them, people now call me the Cube God. Right after that video, you guys could see September, I went almost all out into IRL content. 8 out of my 9 videos after that were just straight up IRL videos. I had one video, and it was a Cuba Duty, the version that went on Myth. And I'm so surprised that Myth even let a video like this go on the channel. Shout out to Nixie and Trip. By far, my best produced Cuba Duty. Had a clip in there, had an insane intro, and I'm super proud of it. Like, look at this intro. Like, I had never done one like this before, and I just felt super creative. It took me forever to make this. So like I said, started to post some IRL content because, as you guys know, I'm a fitness fanatic, I'm a fitness freak, and I just thought that if I share some of my fitness stuff with you guys are always like on Twitter, dude, you're so big, all this stuff, which I'm really not. And then in October, I became lead director of Myth. Myth wasn't in the best stage, but just even getting the opportunity to become a lead director of Myth was insane. I'd only been in the team for 2 months, and this team that I grinded for about 5 months. First, to even join a team that you've been grinding for so long is huge, but to be asked to become a lead director of a team, potentially giving a chance to other people, is absolutely insane. Probably my second biggest achievement in the community besides 1,000 subs. I'll never forget it just because of how big of a thing in the community that was. And then sadly after that, Myth just started to crumble. Just Myth was going down. There was some legal kind of stuff that even I still don't know what's going on. And the biggest decision while being in this community was to leave Myth Gaming. Even though it's been the best decision for me to make, it's just whenever you grinded for a team for so long and then you have that thing where you have to leave, it just sucks, but it had to be done. Right before that though, North ended. Basically the lead sniper left, which made the owner and the team out of nowhere, and I was furious. I put so much hours into North, so many hours, so much more hours into Myth, Silver, everything. I put my heart and soul into North, as gay as that may sound. But my goal was always to help other directors in the community go up, and I just love doing that because if I go up, I want to bring other people with me, and I felt like I could do that with North. I basically begged and begged and begged the owner of North, just give me the team, let me be the owner, and somehow he did let me. I ended up taking over, and it's been the best thing that's happened to me in the community by a mile, by a long shot. I took over and I had 1,600 followers, and now we're nearly at 2,900 followers, and it's only been about 2 months. And once that happened, my YouTube sort of went down because I was focusing so hard on rebuilding this team, which I'm not gonna lie, did help my reputation in the community a little bit, did get my name out there a little bit more. I sort of didn't focus on YouTube and started to focus on others. So you guys can see right here, from October 31st to November 24th, I posted 4 videos, and they were all crap videos. One was a cut comment, 2 were just highlights of World War II. As you guys know, my channel, you guys just saw before, I was always about creativity, highlight videos, Cuba Duty, all this kind of stuff, and it just wasn't there. I was focusing so much on a team when I didn't focus on my personal growth. And now we're here in December, year's about to end, Obey RC comes out, and I've posted 7 videos. This is about to be my 8th right here, and because of this RC, my grind for YouTube has gone way back up. I've gained nearly 200 subscribers in the past month already. I feel like my editing creativity has gone up so much more. I learned how to use After Effects just for this recruitment challenge. There's a lot that I didn't cover in this video, such as some other underrated videos that I've won, such as Texels, but I basically covered everything that I've been in the community, and I know that it seems like not that much, but I've only been in for 11 months. So I think for the 11 months that I've been in, it's actually been quite a bit, and I was in my first team for about 5 months. So really, all this stuff has only happened in the past 6 months. 2017 is the only year that I've been in the community, and I plan to be in this for many more years to come. I'm 21 years old, so I'm pretty old, and I think that's a reason why I've grown up in this community so much, why I've gone into these bigger teams, is because I feel like the older you are, the more mature you are, for the most part, which has helped me get into these teams. When it comes to 2018, I plan to expand my content even more. I plan to do more fitness videos, get more comfortable in the gym while recording. Cuba Duty will always be there. Of course, going to be posting gameplay videos of me playing on the PC, and of course, me still leading North. North is a project that I have that I want to carry on for like actually years, and I want to make this into an organization. As stupid as that may sound, a COD team being an organization, I feel like that I could take this team really far. I could do something really good with it. I'm old enough to sort of have an idea of what I want to do. I'm not this 13-year-old kid. Even though it may seem nerdy that I'm doing this at 21 years old, I actually feel like I could do something with this. I hope that you guys do believe in me. 2017 has been quite the ride, and I can't wait to see what 28 brings. It's been your boy Remedy, Obey RC, video number 8, and I'll catch you guys later.